What is up, everybody? And I mean each and everybody. I got something to talk about. The off season is here. I got my gear so we can go on vacation. Let's talk about it.
Here to bring you the facts, data, and statistics up close and personal. Letting you decide if it truly is hate or debate.
Pulls up three-pointer. Bang! Bang! It's good! Wins the game at the buzzer! Oh my God! They know that! Are you kidding me?
What is good, everybody? How y'all doing out there, man? I'm glad it's all over. I'm glad the playoffs are here. They're amongst us. It's looking good, man. I'm telling you, it's looking good. It really, 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 really is. Last night's game, oh my goodness, man. All of the games so far, the teams that are looking like how they're supposed to be looking so far are the teams that really are leading the league with like their offense and their offensive lines and their quarterbacks, and I'm like jealous of everybody. I'm not making comparisons or anything like that. I'm just jealous of everybody because we're not making the moves that we're supposed to be making. And that's what this show is about. I'm going to talk about the coach, and I guess we can start right there. But before we get into that right there, I want to give a shout out to the people that are bringing you this video. Shout out to the official sponsors, starting off with Planet Vapor for all your vaping needs. 12 different locations in the South Carolina area. If you can't get to any of those locations, make sure you go hit them up at Planet Vapor at www.planet.vapor.com. That's right. Planet Vapor. Beat it in your head. Beat it in your head, man. Also, shout out to Corey Rock Bottom Davis at Rock Bottom Studios, Columbia, South Carolina's very first Black-owned animation station. As well, shout out to the one and only Fury Bro Studios. That's right. Now that we got all of that out of the way, y'all, sinking. What should I do? Should I go right into it, like heavy like that? I mean, I don't know. It's crazy to me because all right, we'll start from. I'm glad there were people that was fired. They don't want to get rid of Nick Sorensen, so he has a job. He's just been relieved as defensive coordinator. Why was he defensive coordinator? If you know, please put that. Feel free to chime in, man. I'll post a link up on here too, for if anybody wants to chime in on this Niner talk. You know what I mean? I just ask everybody to be polite. Yeah, and I posted that right there on YouTube and on Facebook. So if y'all see that, go ahead, chime in if you want to. You don't have to show your picture. I can take your picture off or whatever. We'll work that out. But you do have to be live. But like I was saying, let's start. Where should I start, man? Well, yeah. Like I said, the people that were fired. I'm glad Sorensen isn't doing this coordinator's job. I mean, the way I was looking at it all year was Wilkes got fired for this.
Don't you ever talk about me!
Wilkes was fired for this. He lost his job and he did better. That long pause wasn't me being dramatic. It was me giving you time to look it up. Look at the stats. Look at your stats. 2023-2024 season versus 2024-2025 season for the San Francisco 49ers defensively. A man was fired, man. A good quarterback was fired after a Super Bowl, man. They still got Brandon Staley around. I mean, I saw the presser that they had the other day. They said a lot of things with Kyle Shanahan and John Lynch. Man, shout out to Lynch anyway, man. Hall of Famer, man. I mean, this man is out here on the sidelines walking people to the locker room while Kyle Shanahan ain't even looking or seeing what's going on, man. Yeah, back to the Devondre Campbell situation, man. You know what I mean? This man had to come from the booth? You're right there on the field? All right. So we interviewed two people so far. And the first one is 6 years experience. Raiders, 2011, he was with he was with the Broncos as their defensive coordinator. Dennis Allen, 2015 through 2021 under Sean Payton. He runs that 4-3 like how I was going to say the South Carolina, well, how the San Francisco 49ers like to run it. He the ups that he had with it, he's ran that defense and confused Tom Brady at times, and he also had Kyle Shanahan going crazy. But I mean, that's to say the least. When you got, I mean, the GOAT who having a hard time versus this man's defense, and also Kyle Shanahan, one of the greatest minds out here. One would say, I wouldn't be that one, but it's okay. Hey man, you can come on, man. Hey man, please, Troy, come on here, man. Come on here, talk some junk. It's fine. Yeah, you can. Matter of fact, it's a show we talking about what our teams need. I know are you a Cowboys fan? That's fine if you come on the show. Y'all did better than us this year, but we did beat y'all. I will say that, and you will remember it. You know what I mean? But nah. Yeah, and we also he got that's just to say things about him. He's number one in press coverage, and the 49ers with that wide nine they like to run, they play that zone. So I don't know how that will work. You can do and you can say what you want to say about that. Put it down in the comments. I'm open for all of it, but I think who the front runner should be, minus his interview with the Raiders and his interview with Trent Baalke down in Jacksonville. You know, they avoided firing him, man. They had fired Doug Peterson, but Trent Baalke, you know what I mean? He was like, the only discussion I have to have in a situation like that is the discussion I'd have with my wife. Trent Baalke, man, stone cold in the face. He kept the job, man. I'm telling y'all, hey, he Robert Saleh has two head coaching positions. He was interviewed with the Raiders as well as the Jackson Jaguars, and we don't know if he's going to accept them, or we don't even know if he's the front runner for him, man. Yeah, man, look on in the go ahead, follow the link, man. Come on, Troy. Come on, brother. Fill it on out, man. It'll be good. It'll be good for ratings. It'll be good for ratings. I know all my fans want to see it, and I know all of the Dallas Cowboy fans want to see it as well, man. But yeah, the other coach that I'm talking about is Rob Saleh. You know what I mean? They did great things together, and since D'Amico Ryans has left the San Francisco 49ers for that head coaching job, who got the job after Rob Saleh had left from there in the first place, Rob Saleh is what the 49ers need because Kyle Shanahan can't give it. And that's heart, that's soul, that's passion, that's accountability. That's what these players want in their coach. They're men. But you have to be a man amongst men in this room. And it seems like Kyle be getting, like I said earlier this year, he get that Bobby Boucher coach. You know what I mean? The funds, he get a little behind his hat. He get a little nervous. Put that playbook up. He get a little nervous. It's nothing for him. Hey man, I don't know what to say about that, but I need you to be better. I need you to be 100% better. And with what you're doing, if you're doing that like that, you need that heart, you need that passion, You need that person that's gonna hold everybody to every bit of what it is. Those guys was ready to run through a brick wall for this man. When I mean, you can look at it even in New York after he left. I mean, did they get 10 times better? Wait a minute. Who did they play in the playoffs? See? See? Come on home, Rob. Come on home, man. I know you got, we can give you some money if that's what it is. Or you can, instead of you taking all of that stress like that, you can do what you love to do, and you can help Kyle Shanahan, instead of having all white hair next year, be a lot more confident inside of a defense that we know that you can run, man. Come on home, Rob. Come on home, man. Come on, man. I'll take you out to dinner. I'll take you out to dinner. It's on me. It's on me. I promise. I got you. I got you. Just come on home. We'll set it up nice. Well, don't go by me. Run it by the family. Y'all been here, I know it's hard to move and stuff like that, but the weather's much better. Weather's much better. Come on out there, do your thing, man. All right, so I think the draft this year, we can and we have the capabilities of drafting good. We had what one, two, three, three players that are true starters that came from the draft this year, and one that eventually cracked the lineup. We don't know if he could or couldn't have. Horrible situation with him. We're gonna start off with him, man, with my boy, man, Ricky Pearsall, man. Pick number 31 in the draft last year. 6'1", 192 pounds. He ran 455 snaps this year, 31 catches for 44 targets, 400 yards, 3 touchdowns. I think from what he went through this year, having a hurt shoulder, having a hurt hamstring, then getting into what he got into in the streets, I think he had a good year, and I think they could have used him more. And we all know how Kyle is with using his rookies. If he uses his rookies more when we need them, then it won't be like they're just completely lost in situations when we really, really need them. I don't know if y'all know the difference between really need and really, really need, but that's when Kyle puts these rookies out here. And I mean, we all know Brock Purdy, he's gonna get paid. I don't want to pay him, man. I told y'all, not 40 million and 1 cent. He can get 40. I'll give him 40. I'll give him 40. But not being able to throw a wet football, not really having true arm strength in the first place. And if he comes back better than that this year, then he can prove me wrong. I put him on a prove it contract if you don't want the 40 million. But I want you out here. You do know how to lead this team. I like you as a person. You know what I mean? So I know you can keep this a friendly deal. I know your agent, who doesn't really have any big names under his belt right now, is probably going to try to make a big name for himself. I'm not going to do this. But Brock, come on, man. You done bought your offensive line trucks and stuff like that, man. You are our stand-up guy. If we want to pay you, we want to be able to invest in keeping you healthy. You heard what Kyle Shanahan and John Lynch said at their presser. Kyle Shanahan said he wanted you as the quarterback as long as he's there. John reiterated he wants you there and sees you as their future quarterback. I know you regressed this year. It's a whole lot of things. We're not getting into the politics of that right there. I'm just saying, and without even going into a whole rant, because we always talk about this, the money. Man, just think about where you came from, bro. Think about where you came from, bro. We know in the league has caught on. So unless you're going to,
It's good.
I need you to, be ready. I mean, otherwise that 50-60.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
Bruh. That nigga's tripping.
I can't see that happening. I can't see that happening, man. So I need you to get that together so we can get some of these other players together, man. All right. Like I said, from Ricky Pearsall. And I'm sorry I went on that long rant, everybody. And I appreciate the like out there. Troy, man, I'm still waiting for you, Dallas Cowboy. How was those playoffs? So come in here talking. Come talking reckless, man. Let's move some furniture, man. Let's move some furniture. All right, man. Back to these rookies this year. I'm gonna go to the ones that cracked that starting lineup. We had some other ones that was there. Jacob Cowing, really didn't get to see too much of him. Tatum Bethune, Evan Anderson, between all of them, it's like 700-800 snaps between all of them. Isaac Garendo, he had his ups, he had his downs. I can see him having a good future with us if we use him correctly. So, those are the guys that are just like runner-ups and stuff like that. We're going to talk about those guys that really, really meant something to us. And I'm going to start off with coming in at 6'4". Well, he was the 64th pick. I said 6'4". He was the 64th pick, coming in at 6 foot, 186 pounds. Renardo Green played 675 snaps this year. Man, 87th. Do you hear me? No. I'm on the wrong line. 70 times targeted. 44 times completion. It was 500 yards thrown on him. 500 yards thrown on him, man. 5 of them. 1 interception. 9 pass breakups. You hear me? 9 pass breakups. Come on, man. That's lit right there for a rookie. I'll take that. We've been missing on rookies for the last 4 or 5 years in this San Francisco thing. So I'm down with getting this stuff together. I want it. I need it. I got to have it. Bring it. Give it to me, babe. If I had my Rick James to play right now, I'd play it for it. But nah. Back to it. I'm gonna go to. I know people might be a little bit upset with me with my number 1 and my number 2 of the rookies, but I'm gonna go with my number 2 at the finalists, and my number 2 is Dominique Pooney, because he did kind of hit that rookie wall towards the end, but man, this guy was amazing, man. This guy was amazing. The 87th pick, 6'5", 320 pounds. 1,078 snaps. Right guard. He allowed 35 pressures. Had the top PFF of the rookies. Well, one of the top PFF of the rookies, man. Right guard, man. Show your love, man. I love Pooney. When I first saw the beginning of this year, how JP Mason was just going crazy, and you actually got to see us use the right side. I was like, yo, what is going on? And I was looking at the all 22s. You can see his work. He gets, oh my goodness, he even helps the person that's right next to him. And I think that's what tired him out so much during the year, because he wasn't just doing what he was supposed to do. He was doing what the person next to him was doing. This year, I'm hoping we're looking into this draft to get better, in the free agency to get some help. Maybe somebody that can read that offense better than, come on, man. Colton, you've had enough time, man. I've had enough on it, man. Our center, we could do better. I mean, I'm not picking at y'all. Y'all are my team. So I rock with you, but no, man, that's not what it is right now. That's not what it is right now. But the number one, man, 5'11", 207 pounds, the 125th pick, Malik Mustafa. Amon-Ra St. Brown himself said this man is a missile. He did get trucked earlier in the year by Mahomes. I mean, hey, that's a big guy. I'm not making up for it. I ain't taking up for it. He did get ran over, but the guy he's what you would want in at that position, man. Safety, come on, man. Come on, man. He got the best rookie award for the 49ers. It was I think it was a player or a team voted award for him because he held the standard that they expect and bought more of what they need in this culture in and off the field. I love him, man. He had 46 tackles, 24 assists. He was let's see, targeted 17 times. He only gave up 7 receptions for 49 yards, 1 interception, 3 pass breakups, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Let's give it up for Malik Mustafa. Let's give it up for the rest of our rookies. Let's give it up for the rest of our rookies, man. Yo, and like I said, you guys can take this however you want with that. But that was just my take on how the rookies went for it, what they were looking like. I'm sorry, I'm thumbing through my notebook. I'm old school. But here for all of those people that are skeptical of what the Niners can do this offseason or what any other team can do, I'm going to run down the top 25 free agents this year, including the San Francisco 49er free agents. All right? This is the top 25, though, ranked. Number 25, Russell Wilson, quarterback out of, you already know, Pittsburgh Steelers. Hey, man, it is what it is. He's got his ups. He's got his downs. It's Russ. What do you say? What do you do? What are you going to do? He's a free agent. It's a team out there looking for a quarterback. I'd get him for the Niners just so he can keep Brock on his edge. I mean, think about how good Purdy did last year because Darnold was on his heels. And remember, Kyle said he liked how good Darnold was playing last year. He beat Trey Lance, and look at him this year. I mean, hey, number 24, Rasul Douglas, cornerback out of Buffalo. 23, Cam Robinson, offensive tackle out of Minnesota. Number 22, Aaron Jones, the running back from Minnesota. I mean, like, this is just the top 24. Well, this is the top 4 of the top 25, the bottom of it. And you already hear the names. These guys can help teams out. You got Drew Dahlman at center from Atlanta. San Francisco needs a better center than the one that we have right now. I'd give him a run. He had injuries, but hey, man, come on. Any upgrade, if you can't get it in the draft, he's a free agent. He's not on that starting roster. Hey, come on, man. Let's see what we can get. Run the numbers, run him, see what he can do. Let's get it. Give him a workout. Let's go. You got Zach Bond, the linebacker. You see what he's doing in Philadelphia right now. He's about to be a free agent. I'm pretty sure they're going to double down on him, give him what he wants. Milton Williams, defensive tackle for Phillies. I mean, Philly has a whole lot of free agents this year. So, you know, with Hurts getting so much money, we'll see how they work that out. But that's not the time and the place for us right now. We're just running through these free agents. You got Malcolm Kuntz, edge for Vegas. He was out all year from injuries. So, you know, anybody that gets him can probably get him at the minimum or a prove-it type deal. So look out for him if you're looking for somebody off of the edge. You got Talanoa Hufanga from the San Francisco 49ers at that safety position. He came back this year. When he first came back this year, he wasn't himself all the way. He got hurt again. And then after that, when he came back with the club on, he played like he was trying to get a contract or try to salvage whatever that he could. I don't know what he could get out of that. I'm hoping that we could find a deal, a friendly deal, a prove-it deal with him too, because I like the way Hufanga plays. He's a good-hearted, good-minded Kid, he's young. He overcommits at times on tackles for me, but that's just how fast he's flying in. He's like Palomalo 2.0 for me. I'm not mad at him, so I'd give him a run again, man. Shout out to Hufunga at the 16 spot. Number 15, you got Carlton Adams. You know the cornerback out of Detroit. I'm pretty sure they're going to try to give him something. Chase Young, we should call him Jog Old. You know what I mean? The edge rusher from New Orleans, from 49ers, from Washington. Man, what is this dude doing out here on the field? You're a free agent every year. Every year. What are you doing out here? You're pretty much already going to be on the veterans minimum. And that's for anybody that's crazy enough to believe in you. I'd get him for a backup. That's what I'd do. Since you don't want to play anyway, you don't know what you want to do. You don't care. You look sloppy and stuff like that. You want to jog around. Nah, I'll have you for if one of our linemen get hurt. We'll use you for depth. Veteran minimum. There you go. Let's get it. DeAndre Hopkins, wide receiver from Kansas City. You already know what those numbers looking like. Stephon Diggs, wide receiver for Houston. I know for sure that D'Amico and those guys out there are going to run him back. Dre Greenlaw for San Francisco 49ers, the linebacker. You already know what time it is. If he hits this market, it's probably just a test of waters. But I'm pretty sure him being a restricted free agent, I believe, we can match and we will match. As John Lynch said, we're not in the business of letting good players walk out of the building. If you let Dre Greenlaw walk out of this building, I don't know how much football I'll be able to bring to y'all next year happily. But I'll still bring it to y'all because I got to bring it to y'all, man. I got to bring it to y'all, man. All right, moving on up. Josh Sweat, the edge rushers from Philly. Like I said, Philly's got a lot of players, and I think that's their third person that's on here, and that's on their defensive side. Yep, linebacker, cornerbacker, linebacker, center, and also, no. I'm sorry. Linebacker, defensive tackle, and their edge rusher. All right, then you got Amari Cooper. I'm pretty sure Buffalo's going to. I don't know. Y'all put that down in the comment section below because I'm not really sure. I mean, you can give Josh Allen anything that you want. This guy is what you want on that football field, and I'd give it. I mean, if Cooper wants to go back, I'm sure they'd like to have him. Then you got DJ Reed, the cornerback from the New York Jets. I think if it wasn't for San Francisco to be topped out at that cornerback position, which they can still get another one, I think Saleh could lure him over there if he does happen to take that position. So keep an eye out on him. You also have Ronnie Stanley, the offensive tackle out of Baltimore at number 7, lucky number 7. Keep your eye on him. You got Chris Godwin, the wide receiver from Tampa Bay. I know they're going to run it back with him. They're going to give him what he wants. They got some money out there since Baker Mayfield. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do that. Or did I? Since Baker Mayfield is out there taking that contract that he's doing, they're out of the playoffs. They got time to build. They got time to restructure. Get some rest. Come back next year. Let's see what they're going to do with him, man. Then you got Khalil Mack, the edge rusher from the Los Angeles Chargers. Since their quarterback wanted to wait all year and throw 3 interceptions and then get to the playoffs and throw more interceptions in the game than you did all year with 4 interceptions, well, we'll see what you're all going to do next year. That is pretty crazy to me. Khalil Mack, I'd get him. I'd see what he's going to do. Hey, man, what kind of money can we get for you? The longevity. I mean, what do you want to do? Do you see a championship in your future? Then you got Javon Holland after that, the safety from Miami. I know for sure they are willing to let him go out there and see what's up and potentially sign him later, but I'm not into that right there. I'm not in the business of Miami, man. You got Sam Darnold at the third best at number 3. I am pretty sure Minnesota are going to get a good deal that's team friendly, and they're going to go more. They're going to move forward with Sam Darnold and JJ McCarthy. Is it maybe on the market next year, because I know he wanted to be a starting quarterback, so San Francisco might be able to. I mean, who knows? Who knows? And then at number 2, you got Trey Smith, the offensive guard at Kansas City. I know Andy Reid's not letting him walk out of that building. You can say whatever you want on that. He's not going anywhere. He's not going anywhere. Andy Reid, they protect their quarterback. They build it in the trenches. One of the oldest sayings in the book. If you don't live by that, you look like our team, and it's real disgusting. You can't stop the run. You can't stop the blitz. You know, your quarterback's under duress, stress. Oh, we're not doing that. We're back on to those free agents, which brings us to the number 1 free agent, which is T. Higgins, the wide receiver out of Cincinnati. If y'all have a better order, y'all put it down in the comment section. If you don't have one, my time is up. And if you're going to talk about me,
Don't you ever talk about me
behind my back, talk to me in my face, or talk to me nice, man. This has been one of these official live San Francisco 49ers updates on the Hater Debate channel. I am MVP Boy, a.k.a. Beatman Pete. Salute. Y'all have a good one. Niner Nation, let's go.
Here to bring you the facts, data, and statistics up close and personal. Letting you decide if it truly is hate or debate.